According to the complaint, tenants have faced broken locks, failed heating, and repeated rodent infestations. But many rely on rental assistance, meaning it could take years to find another subsidized home.
This is his home right here. This is all I know.
Lonnie Stackhouse says that home is now falling apart. Stackhouse has been living in the Congress Park Plaza apartments in Southeast D.C. for the past 19 years. But last month, he says he slipped on some water that was leaking from the ceiling. He hoped maintenance would take care of it, but says their repairs actually made things worse.
But when I came out of the bedroom, the whole ceiling was just hanging down.
A giant hole was left in his ceiling, while the leaking continued for weeks.
To about right here, yes. To about right there. Every day.
And you'd have to daily, you'd have to lift it up.
I'd pick it up, put it out there, put it on the sidewalk, roll it down to the curb and dump it out and pick it up and bring it back into the regular same spot every day.
For the past month and a half.
For the past month and a half.
Stackhouse's nephew, Leopold Kelly Sr., says he was shocked to see his uncle living like this.
He pays his rent on time every month.
Right.
And so they should be looking out, make sure this apartment is supposed to be the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
And they haven't.
I tried to get answers from the management office, but they were unresponsive. But the city is aware of just how bad things are here. DC's Department of Building says the building's owners, Southeast Washington Development Associates LP and Southeast Washington Development Associates 2 LP, have more than 1,600 open building code violations across 222 units at Congress Park Plaza. The agency also says the owners have more than 400 infractions and owe more than $1.8 million in fines.
This is not a way for any tenant to have to live.
Shakita McBroom says Stackhouse's story, while disappointing, isn't unique, and she's constantly hearing complaints from tenants in similar situations and sees how much it hurts.
I've had people call my phone in tears. I've had to actually go and, console and hug a lot of people because of what they have to go through.
Now some of the tenants are taking their fight to court. Last week, a group of tenants filed a complaint against the property owners for failing to maintain the apartment complex. The complaint calls for the tenants to be compensated and give Stackhouse and his neighbors the homes they deserve.
Take care of your community. Take care of your tenants. That's the biggest thing that they can do.
I've reached out to the property owners multiple times but have not heard back. The Department of Buildings plans to inspect the complex next month and is working with the Attorney General's office to explore possible legal action. From the studio, Lionel Donovan, WUSA 9.